on the rigging of the November 27, 2025 by-elections. We want to thank all our united opposition teammates and supporters across the country who have shown up in big numbers for peaceful campaigns in these forthcoming November 27, 25 by-elections. Kenyans are clearly hungry for change, and they see these by-elections as a chance to register their feelings about the current regime. That dissatisfaction is real, and the regime knows it. That is why they are trying every trick to frustrate the people's will ahead of tomorrow's vote. But Kenyans are alert and they are ready. From the mountain to the lake, from the ocean to Kisii, the message is the same, #Wantam. During these campaigns, we have sadly witnessed a series of desperate and well-coordinated attempts to subvert the will of the people. Number one, the heavy and intimidating deployment of police officers, many of them in plain clothes, accompanied by brutal attacks on opposition leaders and supporters. The intention is clear: to scare voters away from coming out in numbers they intend to tomorrow. We have seen this in Narok Town, in Malava, and in Mbeere North. Unmarked famous Subaru foresters have been roaming Chicago and Malava not to protect citizens, but to intimidate them. This is unacceptable in a democratic nation. Number two, the shameless bribery and manipulation of voters by senior state officers, including MPs, MCAs, chiefs, PSAs, CSAs, speakers of both houses of parliament, as well as county assemblies, the prime cabinet secretary, the deputy president, and the president himself, all misusing state machinery, including government vehicles, relief food, and non-food items like mattresses and blankets meant for disaster victims, and even letters of appointment to Kenyan embassies issued in public barazas. I think we have all seen this. This is a misuse of public trust and public resources. Call it plainly abuse of office by this current regime. Number three, we have credible information that the serialization of 820 printed ballots, that's very important, 820,000 printed ballots was not done correctly and not properly inspected. This has created a dangerous loophole for ballot stuffing through extra or unaccounted for ballots. We are further aware that 30,000 pre-marked ballots have already been dispatched to the targeted battleground areas of Magarini, Malava, and Mbeere North through compromised presiding officers. This strikes at the heart of electoral integrity. Fourth, we have seen extended and illegal campaigns conducted by regime agents well beyond the official campaign period, escorted by police officers and accompanied by hired goons. This is a deliberate attempt to tilt the playing field and subvert the will of the people. Number five, violence is being prepared and deployed as a tool to cripple these by-elections. There is a well-coordinated scheme involving sections of the police, hired goons, and compromised IEBC officials. In Malava, for example, hired goons reportedly under the command of Lugari MP Nabwera are expected to spark violence using pangas and rungus and other crude weapons. They are to be protected by police, including a special team which has already been dispatched from Nairobi, and we're monitoring their movements, the infamous Subaru unit. Once voting is disrupted, compromised IBC ballots, compromised IBC officers and clerks are expected to use that chaos to stuff ballots. We saw this pattern during the Gen Z protests, where police did not stop goons, but actually enabled them. We have again seen police in Narok and Kabuchai captured on camera, moving goons and distributing funds. This is a betrayal of the oath to protect. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, as we stated on November 20th, there is a deliberate plan to misuse mobile phones in polling stations in ways that violate the secrecy of the ballot. The response from IBC has been weak and insufficient, with the junior officer Magarini giving